tonight is a cold, snowy, wintry night in Ontario, and we're going to be doing some six-up, kick-up, whichever way you want to call it. Teaching the dog to go around something really tight so they learn to turn tightly. Wonderful exercise for dogs right from puppies right up to your most aged seniors, because it is a non-intrusive method of helping them keep their flexibility, because they want to go around it and they will choose to go as tight as they can, and obviously the more they're rewarded, the more tight that you're going to get, obviously restricted by the flexibility in their spine, and which certainly can improve. So what you're looking at is what I typically use. Now, anybody that's been following me on the Facebook group will know that I recently have been doing it around the stud work of our house that we're framing in, 16-inch centers. So literally you can do it around anything. My ideal is this piece in the middle here. So a little bit odd because it's against a white cupboard. But what it is a 1 1/4 inch PVC. It is 18 inches tall, and this 5-way connector on the bottom that you see, you can purchase at Lee Valley. I'm not sure whether you can get it at Lowe's or not, but it is fabulous. You can obviously add extra pieces at the bottom. I don't for this exercise because right now it's giving them a 6-inch base. That's as tight as they can go around there, and that's pretty awesome. So over here, that's your 18-inch pylon. Again, you can get it at Lowe's. You can drive along the road and see if you can find one that somebody's hit and it's in the ditch. Clean it up. This is a 12-inch pylon over here. Again, they won't get as tight as the white one because the base is wider. So that is a bit of a challenge, but it's a much more obvious object, and I really do like working with the pylons. So that's what we're going to start with today. Don't be nosy. So I typically start sitting cross-legged on the floor, and I leave about a foot between me and whatever it is. I have treats in either hand because I don't know which direction she's going to go. She's pretty nosy. She does know this exercise, but right now she's going to try and show me a couple of things, and I'm not going to reward her for that. We've been working on some different configurations of down, so that's actually what she's trying to offer right now. And now she's trying with her feet. I don't know whether you can see her or not, but that's... You could get up and do something. You'll get up and go around. That's nice. That's lovely. I know that's very silly that you're doing. Yes, that's nice too, but you're not going to get it. That's a good try. So she's offered foot on my leg, right foot on my leg, left foot on my leg, back up. She's trying the leg again. Not being rewarded for anything, but we're still 2 feet on my legs. and again, I don't want her to give up. She knows what this is. So she's just going through her little repertoire to see how she's doing. Do you see what this is? Yes! So I lured her a little bit. Yes, good girl. Excellent. Yes. Good job. Good girl. Oops, that was me. I screwed up. Now she knows another trick called foot on it. So it's not what I want her to do. So I want to get my rewarding correct. Yes, good girl. Good girl. Excellent. You see how she's going around? Yes, good girl. And I'm tossing it so that she keeps going around that direction. Good girl. I've got my hands all wrong. Yes, good girl. There. Oops. Gotta learn how to toss. Yes, good girl. So I'm going to jackpot her for that. That's a girl. Excellent. All done. All done. When I'm done, I just turn it down because otherwise she's going to keep offering different things for me, and I don't really want her to be doing that. So, okay. So we switched to Moment. Yes. And Moment is much more advanced on this. He gets, yes, good job. He's actually, yes, wow, good job. Yes, good boy! Think about it. What did they treat you for? It was a foot. Did you get a foot up? Put a foot up. Yes. Good boy. Yes, good boy. Yes, good boy. Yep, good boy. Good boy. Right again. Yes. Good. Okay. So you saw that moment come. You saw that video. I'm just turning down. Moment, come here. We started out going around, and he automatically switched into another behavior that we were starting to work on, which was put your left rear foot up on it, and or the front foot. So because that's one we've been working on, and he had progressed a bit further than what I wanted, I decided to change from going around to getting a foot on it. And that's what you need to do. You need to be prepared to switch. Because you want them to succeed, and he wanted to go down that path, and I'm happy to go down that path. Now, next time we come back out, we're going to go to the go around. So I've switched to the post. Now, she is going to, I'm sure, try and put her foot on it. We're going to try and keep her feet off of it. Again, see, she's gone to the same way that she started before. She thinks that she knows what we're doing. But clearly she doesn't yet. Yes. Uh-oh. No, that's not what we're doing. Ducati. No. That's not it. That's not it. Ducati, stop. Stop. Yes! Good girl. Oh no, that's not it. Get back up. Ducati. Good girl. Good. Good girl. Now, do you see where we have a problem? Good girl. Over here, look. Right there. There. Right there. There it is. Good girl. Okay. Oops. So, did you see what happened when I switched to the other one? She did the same behavior, but it kept tipping over. But you also see as she started to go around, she went all the way around. And then yes, that was a good girl. So I wasn't ready. So you see she's backing up. Yeah. Now I've got, with her, she's a bit of a turd. Yes, good girl. Now she's big enough that she'll back up and go around the other way. Yes, good girl. So I don't want her turning around. Yes, good girl. Good job. So I have to be very careful that my treats come right down on the ground. And that she's set up. That yes! See how there she's nice and tight? Yes! I want to get her nice and tight. Yes! Excellent! Good girl! Good job! So that was a great demonstration. Come here. Come here, please. Down. Down. Good girl. That was a good demonstration. When you keep your treat, excuse me. When you keep your rewarding treat close to what they're going around and send it out into the direction in which you want them to go, you can start eliminating that feedback that she was doing. So you see she was going around nicely, around that, and you can see how nice and tight that is. Now that's a 12-inch base. This is a 26-inch dog. That's 78 pounds. turning nice and tight, and that is indicative. That's a behavior she understands from all the time she's done her agility. Because she's big, we've worked a lot on being a nice tight turner, and it's this type of foundation thing that keeps that spine fluid enough to be able to flex around something small like this. Good job. So I've, yes, good boy. That was awesome. That was awesome. Good boy. Mint. Okay, so this dog tends to be a little bit OCD. Yes. Good boy. Yeah, I think so. Yes, good boy. Oops. So this is me, okay? That is me causing this problem because I got the treats in the wrong hand. Oops, sorry, buddy. Sorry, buddy. Yes, there we go. Oops. Good. 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 There we go. Good job. Yes. Lovely. Good boy. So you see the difference? That's a good boy. We're all done. So I'm going to take it out so he doesn't keep doing that. When you look at these things, you have to look at what is the behavior that you're getting and why are you getting that behavior. I know for myself that it feels wrong when I'm trying to do an exercise and it just doesn't feel like the mechanics are right. I start getting the wrong behaviors, and this particular dog is he's a telltale for me because he's a super fast learner. He's a little bit, as I said, he's a little bit OCD in that he gets doing something and then he just does it. So that's a bit of a challenge. But I had the treats, the ones on the left where I'm trying to reward. I'm rewarding from my right hand. So when I send the treat out and I bring my hand back, he's seeing the motion of my hand, which means he's going out and flipping around and coming back. Same behavior as with the other dog. So you have to be aware of those particular things as you're doing your training. If you're getting a behavior that you don't want, I rarely look at the dog first. I always look at myself and say, you know what? What am I doing? What is it that's causing that particular behavior? And almost always, I would say probably, yeah, you're lovely. Almost always, it is me that's doing it. Something about my mechanics, something about my timing, something about what I'm doing is not correct. And I need to fix that. And so as soon as I fix that, the problem usually goes away. That's not always true, but I would say about 90% of the time, that is the scenario.